Hey folks, I'm Sir Glory, and welcome to part 7 of my Longstop Hill campaign in Tank Warfare Tunisia 1943. I always want to say Graviteam Tactics. The imagery obviously has a massive effect on my brain. Anyway, this is our next attack by the Royal West Kents, advancing on the train station in here, the halt del Heri, and there's Baker Company from the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders who have just participated in the attack on Djebel el Ahmera to seize the whole of Longstop Hill. They're just going to be protecting that flank. So let's go ahead. Okay. So, there's the railway station up there. Recognise this. We had a couple of, well, not really battles as such. We held the mosque, in fact, Coleman here. So what's left of him. Held that mosque against a few German probes. Boyle, you're the able company. And I think you should be in decent enough shape. Higgins. You're not too bad either. This mortar is useless. Okay, we don't have any. Oh, we do have some artillery. We've got some 3-inch mortars. Alright, well, we're going to, as you'd expect, have the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders just hold this ridge over here. That's a target for artillery in the past. Whether they would target us there this time, I don't know though. If they're expecting us to advance up here. But anyway, let's get so Davy, good old Davy. Is this a trench line actually? No, this is just a wadi. This is where our Churchills came a cropper. Yeah. So I don't see any wrecks in there, which means hopefully that they were recovered after the battle. But we do have this train system up here. But we don't need to worry about anything up in the heights there. It's mostly down here. So let's have Davy. I think we'll have you set up behind the ridgeline. And again, keep your heads down. We'll probably do some sort of thing with Hansen. I think probably, well, no, yeah, let's have Hansen in around about here. Same for you, and then Bowen. You can hold this position down here. There, you there. Yeah, I do want you to take up positions as you see fit. And then we've got Coleman. These trenches. I don't want to put Coleman back on the mosque. He held it long enough, took enough damage, punishment from artillery. So let's have you move further forward. You can just actually sit back in here. This is a pioneer platoon, so we don't really need them sticking their heads up. Lost our universal carriers, but there's me trucks still there. Keep your heads down, and don't you fire at will either. Right, McMahon, you've still got your carriers. So I was thinking about having you in here. I'm not going to set you up right at the edge of the orchard because I think that there was at least one pack over there in a previous battle. So we'll leave you guys back in here. We'll move you forward if it's safe to do so. And Newman, you're going to just stay up here, I reckon. What's your vision like from there? Not great, so let's move you forward. I'm just checking up on this ridge. Yeah, that's fine. There, and you stay back here. Right, and Guyland Sutherland Highlanders are set. Now we have this light embankment here that the railway sits upon. That should give us some cover if we move covertly, but having set up in here in the past and have men deployed over that side doesn't fill me with a huge amount of confidence. But I think we'll have Fuller's company here. So let's have you there and in line, or column I should say. Keep your heads down, conserve ammo, and just stay where I put you, please. We'll have you advance, and we'll also have the carriers. Oh, there's only one carrier here. Oh well, there's only one carrier then. You there. Same sort of thing for you. So you can advance together. Where do we put the other platoon? I think we'll just put the who's this? This would be Higgins. It's possible there could be something in there. I think we'll put Higgins back here just for now, in case anybody sticks their head up over the embankment. I wouldn't expect there to be Germans there, but you never know, so keep your heads down. And Fuller. Yeah, let's have Fuller just stay in around here somewhere. And don't shoot at anybody unless it's dire circumstances. Right, that should be fine there. Boyle, you'll have... you've only got the two platoons and the engineers. And you'll have McKenna lead off. I'll set you up in here. So let's have you about there. Let's actually do something more like that. Barker. Let's stick you back in here. Not Barker, Brooks. And there. Cross with our spotter for our mortars. There's a slight rise there. It'd probably be better have you here. Gives you slightly higher ground. It's not fantastic though. Not that I'm going to deploy you on there, but if I did, yeah, you get decent lines of sight if you stand up. Well, I suppose I do need to deploy you there. Can you zero in? You can, right. Okay, well, you're going to do that. We'll have your CO there and the truck back here. Don't shoot unless fired upon. Barker, we still need to place you somewhere, and I think you're going to be back on this tree line here, or behind the tree line actually. And we'll keep the vehicles somewhere back out the way. A couple of jeeps and a truck. Okay, and I didn't even bother placing that mortar. Let's have you in there, you in behind. And we'll have you just in there. Don't shoot at anybody. Keep your heads down. Right, okay. So that's all deployed. We'll just get some fire missions plotted. Where is the... There it is. Right, well, we definitely want something coming in over here. It would actually be better if we could do that. Scatter of 70, so 0 in. We've got another position here. Again, 0 in. And we've got... I'm just going to 0 in all of these because hopefully he's got line of sight on all of them. There's another position further back. Let me see, what's your line of sight? Yeah, okay, not so much here, but the rest of them should all be visible from where you are. Okay, and now how about up here? Do we have any trenches in this area? Doesn't look like it. We've got some ruins. So we will plot a fire mission there. And where did we see that pack before? It was shooting at us along sort of here, so I think it was in this area. Did I try and fire on it? Not sure. It was shooting along here. And that looks like a trench there. Let's zero in that point as well. suppose there's no harm in it. And we might even zero in up here. Last time we had 25 pounders and 5.5 inch guns up here. Our targeting up here. Could do with that in this area. Right. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here, I think, and we'll pick up the battle in the next video. Nothing else to be done here. Everybody's deployed. Everyone's got heads down, etc. Hold fire where necessary. Yeah, okay, so I shall see you in the next video.